All right. So, Andrés, thanks for coming. Hola.
Thank you.
Where are you from, Andrés?
I'm from north of Barcelona, a small town called Tossa de Mar. It's in the Costa Brava. Very beautiful town. Full of tourists in the summer, empty in the winter. That's the only bad thing. But we're very close from Barcelona, so you can move around and close to the sea. That's where I like the sea.
You know how everyone always has
How
stories.
we got discovered? That's everyone to know. Mine is very simple. I didn't get discovered. I walk into an agency and I say, "Can I be a model?"
Oh.
And they kind of like, yes. It wasn't that I discovered in the street or in a club or in a supermarket or whatever. My mother and my sister, they are the ones that push me to be in the modeling industry, and like telling me like, you have to be model. Look at the people, you should do it, and so it was,
Your passion outside of work, the modeling.
Well, I love sports. I like to go to cinema. I like to take pictures. I like to travel. Just enjoy my free time, I like to do simple things, not crazy about it.
What camera do you use? I have to ask.
I use a Leica.
Oh, nice.
M7. I was bought like a year and a half ago. And I went to a very nice trip to see a friend in Indonesia and Bali and Cambodia. I was in Japan working, and then I took like 10 days off and I went traveling around. I did pretty nice pictures actually.
Oh my God.
It was a nice trip.
So when you publish the pictures, you have to show us.
I don't know if I'm going to polish it. It's just a good thing to remember,
Right.
Pictures are great.
Absolutely.
I like to dive also.
Are you certified? Scuba dive?
My bands, and when I can, or when I go to a place, because I was going to so many beautiful places to work, and it's like I would love to dive. It's a beautiful place to dive, and then I took the license like 3 years ago, and right now all the time.
So
not all the time, but
right when you can.
When I can, I can dive in my hometown too. So.
What's your favorite place to dive? What you've been so far?
I haven't been to the Red Sea. That's kinda.
You can dive there?
Red Sea?
Yeah.
Was the best place.
Oh, really?
The best place in the world. Yeah.
I always heard Australia. They always say Australia.
Australia's here. I heard it's amazing. I went to Malaysia. I went to Thailand. I went to Mexico. I went to Costa Rica. Different places. Malaysia, it was really good actually. And Borneo Island. Really good place. Recommend it to the people that like to dive. Malaysia.
So tell us about like in terms of right now, like in recent memory, you've had the L'Officiel Homme cover. Gorgeous, Yes.
Thank you.
And of course the Vogue International shoot with Daria. So tell us a little bit about that.
Well, I've been working with Ines, like you people know, for a while already. Thanks God, she's great. She's an amazing photographer, one of my favorites. And we've been shooting already like the third history that I shoot with them for Vogue. The first one was in the beach, the first one we went to a mountain, and this one again in the beach with an amazing model that is Daria. Very nice and very pleased to work with her. And have you seen the pictures?
Yes, of course. I think the whole world has seen that.
I mean, I didn't have a hard time. It was kind of a nice shoot to do. I'm probably, how you say, envy for many men around, but
envy.
Envy.
Yeah, envy.
Sorry. So envy for many men. It was a nice.
Well, I think it's probably both. You were envied by many men, and many women envied her.
Yeah. Well, that's a compliment. Thank you very much. Thank you. But it was great. Shooting. We were in Mexico, shooting on a beach, and like. Always,
where in Mexico?
Between Playa del Carmen and Tulum. And it was one day shooting. Like always, we do a lot of pieces very easy going with her, and always nice to work with Ines and Daria and Luigi and Tom, the hair and makeup, and it was just always very nice, and everything went so easy. You can tell in the pictures, no? When everything goes well, you can see in the results.
Absolutely. So in terms of you're not that clothed in that picture, and the same thing for the L'Officiel Homme. So you don't have a real workout regime, right? You just play lots of sports, and that's how you stay fit, or do you have to?
I used to train a lot when I was younger, and right now I don't do it that much. Just I have some physical problem in my shoulders, so I cannot do like much lifting weight. I like to run. I like to bike when I can. Sit-ups. I do some sports. I like the sports.
Right.
This is good for the mind too.
Like some shoots that have really inspired you, like that you really remember for some specific detail?
Well, the last one with Daria, I think is one of the most beautiful ones I've ever shot. My first job with Ines also, I always remember.
What was
I
that?
remember it was for the French Vogue also, but first for the woman, and did like an interview about me.
Yes,
It was
I
black
do.
and white pictures.
Yes,
It's called American Gigolo.
I do remember that
And
actually.
black and white, very nice pictures, and they're like a feature and 10 pages. That I remember. I do remember the shoot with Jennifer Lopez, of course. That helped me to people know me in Spain,
Yes,
you know.
that really put you on the map, you know.
In the map of a lot in Spain, in Europe, you know, helped me a lot.
Well, there's so many models now. We were just talking about this, how, you know, there's a lot of models entering the business, you know, male and female. And it seems like turnover is very high, you know, but you have consistently worked, you know, for the past, you know, 8-9 years. And, you know, just really honestly, like, why do you, you know, and you can be, you know, tell me why you feel like that.
Well, first of all, I have a lot of luck. You gotta be lucky to be in the business for so long. I mean, it's only a few models. You know, you can look at the board of Wilhelmina or other agencies. Models that work for 10 years. They're not that many.
Not that
still
many.
doing well.
Right.
Still doing the campaigns or the editorials I'm
Absolutely.
doing. It's just a few. Well, you know, being consistent. You know, consistent all the time there, and I always believe in myself, and I got lucky. You know, that's for sure. But then also I had good choices in life about agencies, about moments, and just being the right moment in the right place. It's very helpful. I mean, it's very important. And also it's a bit, it's, like you say, it's a lot of models and a lot of business, and the business getting harder, and the clients is harder also, and they don't know what to choose. So more models and get a bit impersonal sometimes, I guess. And I think so sometimes it helps when you have a nice agent and a nice agency in the back, you know, covering you that and pushing you and give you what you need, you know, because some kids, they come from nowhere, they're 16, they arrive in New York, and they send it to castings, and, you know, they're lost, like you said before, you know, they look like lost.
Right.
So that's important that you have a nice agency, nice agents that kind of like look for you, you know.
Look out for you, yes.
Yeah, look out for you.
Well, you know, and you're very humble, you know, you are lucky, but at the same time, you know, I think people also create their own luck, you know.
I believe on that too.
And, you know, what you mentioned before, I think it's important to people know, you know, your personality is very easy to get along with, you know, and I think it's because you're Spanish, and we talked about how the Brazilians and the Spanish, you know, just have a joy about life that is, you know, I think it's the clients
Joy
like to be.
about life.
Yeah.
Joy about life. You believe in what you do, and you have to like what you do. You know?
Right.
I mean,
right.
Modeling is nothing special. It's nothing that you create, nothing that is when you want to work with your mind, and it's, you know. But at least you go with the shooting, you go happy, and you want to do the pictures, and you want to do the best of you do, and you know that the client, you can see it, and you can, like I told you, you see it in the picture, you know.
Right.
Like the shooting with Ines, and the shooting with different and clients or photographers, you know, you always see it, and that the clients see, and everyone in the business see it. You know? That's why also, like you say, creates a longer career.